So I thought I would make a update video. These channels right along here hold a rubber seal to seal the engine from heat, whatnot. Anyway, they were not the best back here in the back and over on that side. So I replaced them. I found a place out of California that sold these. Originally I was just going to cut a little piece off and patch it and all that, but that worked out okay. They were kind of hard to weld because there's just no room really, and I figured a MIG would be too much mess, you know. So I had this kit from Eastwood Company, and they sell these little things for your TIG welder, and it's got these little standoffs on it so that when you put your electrode there, it gives you a little space. So anyway, it's supposed to be like a spot weld, right? So I set it in the groove like so and just hit it for a couple of seconds, like maybe 5, and it did a pretty good job. I mean, I've ground down the little spots where they're just nothing impedes the seal, but really it did a pretty good job. Anyway, there's that part of it, and I've got a engine kind of update, sort of. That's the old crankshaft sitting there, which I'm not going to be using. So I took my old case down to the local VW shop, and I had them assess it or whatnot to see if it could be checked, done, bored, all that good stuff. And they said it was fine. So they were going out of town for a week. Fine. Get a call a week later, and he says that I couldn't do the machine work that I wanted to do, going out to 94 millimeter on the jugs and whatnot, because it had 10 millimeter K-studs in it. Well, the studs that came out of my old case are 8 millimeter, just like this here. So I don't know if there's some kind of mix-up or whatnot. But anyway, so he calls me, tells me that. And then he says, hey, I've got a case that's already machined and done anyway. So I say, okay, cool. I mean, it's not the original one to the car anyway. I'm going bigger. It's fine, whatever. So this is what I get. It's all machined, all that stuff's all done. It's decked and bored and blah, blah, blah. The only thing I'm not so sure about is these here. It's more like a discoloration right here, but you can kind of feel that. I've been online on the forums, and some people say it's fine. Some people say if you're building a bigger motor, don't use an old case. I'm getting 80% it's fine, maybe 90, and 10% saying, what are you doing with an old case anyway? Just, buy a new aluminum one. Well, I'm not going to do that, I don't think. So I think I'm just going to move forward with this. Everything else looks fine. It's just one side's a little, this doesn't seem to have all. It's still got it. You can still see it, but it's not as bad as it is on the other side. Everything else looks fine. I mean, it's in decent shape. And it was cheap. It was, just paid for machine work was all. It wasn't crazy. Anyway, I'm probably going to go to the bug shop today, or VW shop, and ask him a few things. I'm being told online that I got to take out all these plugs right here to clean all the oil galleys and such. There's a bunch of them. They're all over the place. So I'm gonna end up doing that, it looks like, which I'm fine with, whatever. I want to do it once and do it right and be done with it. So that was kind of a ramble, but that's really the update on it. Like I say, anybody got any suggestions on that, if that case isn't good or not, just let me know. But as of right now, I think it's fine, and I'm going to move forward on it. Mustang is still in limbo until I get this thing done. We're going to paint this back piece. I'm not going to paint the tan. That's what color the car was originally. And the paint's still good and it's sticking, and you know, no reason to mess with that. I do think we're going to go with a black here on this, just because those tar boards are going to hide everything and all that too, which I have new tar boards and such. The only other thing, question wise, kinda, I bought some sound deadening crap that I see used on all kinds of different stuff. It's actually, they sell at Lowe's, and I am going to put it on the inside for sure, but I'm not so sure if I should put it in the engine compartment or not. This is the stuff right here. There's a gentleman called Chris Vallone that does a bunch of VW restoration back east. I actually reached out to him on this case, and he's also said it was, you know, the cut looked good and all that stuff. I don't know if I'm putting this on the back and then the tar board, or just the tar board, or what. So anyway, that's kind of an update on, I guess, both cars really. Hopefully I can get this painted and start working on that engine. I need to go pick up parts for it, crankshaft and cam and all that stuff. I was going to do that last week when I picked up the case, but it needs cleaned. It's pretty freaking dirty, as you can see. Outside's not so bad, it's just inside is nasty. I think it was sitting for a while, like I said earlier. You can see it's pretty scungy. Inside the lifter bores looks good. I mean, as far as, you know, internal running stuff wise, it looks good. It just looks tacky everywhere else. You think the machine shop would clean it a little better than that, but maybe not these days. Anyway, like I said, quick update, and thanks for watching.